You bought a camera, and now you think your home is secure. I've been installing security systems for over 30 years, and I need to tell you something. Cameras are great for watching. They are not a security system. Today, I'm going to show you what cameras actually do well, what they don't do at all, and the features that are worth your money if you're going to buy one. If you want real answers about protecting your home from someone who actually installs security systems, you're in the right place. I'm Kathy Sizemore. I've spent over 30 years in the security industry. I've installed thousands of systems, and what I keep seeing is people who believe that because they have cameras, they're protected. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, there was a high-end mountain bike shop here in Temecula. Someone backed a truck through the front glass doors. They loaded every bike they could fit into the bed of that truck, and they drove away. The store owner didn't know until the next morning when he walked in and he saw the damage. The video footage? Excellent. Crystal clear playback of people stealing their stuff, but it didn't inform anybody that there was a break-in. No police were dispatched. There was no loud alarm that deterred them. It was just people wearing masks, loading up and driving away. A few weeks later, the same thing happened at a skateboard shop on the other side of town. Their camera systems did exactly what cameras do. They watched, they recorded, and they gave the owners a front row seat to a crime that had already happened. That's what I mean when I say that cameras give a false sense of security. People have decided that having cameras is a security system. Cameras are a convenience. They're nice to have, but we shouldn't be depending on them, and we definitely shouldn't be calling them a security system. The security industry actually has a name for this. Cameras are passive protection. They observe. An alarm system with monitoring is active protection. It detects, it responds, and it dispatches help. Those are two very different things. Now, that's not me saying that cameras are useless, because they're not. Cameras do some things really well, and there are specific features that make the difference between a camera that helps you and one that just annoys you. So let's talk about what to look for. If you're going to buy cameras, and I think they're a worthwhile addition, here's what actually matters. Number 1. AI-powered detection. This is the feature that changed cameras for me. I have my cameras set so that they don't detect people walking by on the sidewalk. They only notify me when someone comes into the yard or onto the walkway. And I can tell it to notify me if it sees a person, not every time a cat walks by. That alone is the difference between a camera that you actually use and a camera that you stop checking because you got 50 alerts before lunch. For businesses running continuous recording, AI search is even bigger. Are you really going to sit there and watch through 24 hours of footage to see what went wrong? With AI-powered search, you can tell it, I'm looking for someone wearing a red shirt, or I'm looking for someone with a backpack, and it finds the moment for you. That feature alone can save a business owner hours. Number 2 is color night vision. FBI data from 2024 shows that while most residential burglaries actually happen during the daytime when you're at work, the ones that happen at night are the ones where footage quality matters most. Black and white infrared will show you that something moved, but color night vision will show you what they were wearing, what color their car was, whether it's someone you recognize or a stranger. If you're giving a description to police, color night vision is the difference between I saw a figure and I saw a man in a green hoodie. Number 3, mounting in zones. For best AI detection, mount your cameras 7 to 9 feet high and angle it down about 15 to 30 degrees. That gives the AI a full body view instead of just the top of someone's head. And set your detection zone so that the camera only watches the areas that matter. Now on to my top consumer picks that are available on Amazon. First is the Arlo Pro 2K, runs about $130 to $250, and it handles AI detection, color night vision, and it has dual band Wi-Fi, though most of the AI features do require an Arlo secure subscription. The Wisecam V4 is about $36 with solid 2K video and AI through their Cam Plus plan at around $3 a month. The Eufy Cam C120 does person and pet detection with no subscription at all, and it stores footage locally on a micro SD card. For the camera that I personally use and install for my customers, I run the First Alert VX3, which has AI detection for people, vehicles, animals, and packages, plus color night vision, a spotlight, siren, and two-way audio. That one is installed through a professional dealer, not available on Amazon, but it integrates with the First Alert Pro Series panel and the Total Connect 2.0 app, which gives me a complete security system. Now, all of those cameras that I just mentioned come with different storage plans and different monthly cost. And this is where a lot of people get surprised after they buy. You buy a camera for $40 or $100 or $250, you set it up, everything works great, and then a month later your cloud storage trial ends and now you're paying $3, $8, $13 a month per camera. Multiply that by 3 or 4 cameras, and over 2 years, you've spent more on subscriptions than you paid for the cameras. You have 3 options. Cloud storage, which saves footage on the company's servers, and you can can access it anywhere. And if someone steals your camera, the footage is still safe. But you're paying monthly and you're trusting a company with your home video. Local storage saves to a micro SD card or a hub in your house. There's no monthly cost and your data stays with you. But if someone takes a camera or the hub, the footage goes with it. Now, Hybrid does both, which gives you the backup without losing local access, but it usually costs more money up front. If you want to avoid subscriptions, Eufy cameras with their home base let you store everything locally on a hard drive. Lorex NVR systems record continuously to a DVR with no monthly fee at all. Reolink offers strong 4K options with local storage and no subscription. If you're okay with a small monthly cost, Wise is one of the lowest at about $2 to $3 a month per camera. And Ring Protect plans start at around $4 per camera or about $13 a month for all of your Ring devices. I'll go ahead and put links to all of these in the video description so that you can compare for yourself. So now you've got the right camera, the right features, and you're not getting blindsided by subscription costs. But there's still one question most camera owners haven't answered, and it's the most important one. Here it is. You're looking at your phone and you see someone in your backyard. Now, what are you going to do? Do you know who to call? Do you know what to do? That's a question that nobody thinks about until they're staring at their screen watching someone try to jimmy their back door. And that is the gap between a camera and a security system. I have cameras. I like my cameras. And I like being able to see what's going on when I get a notification. But I also have a security system. So when that guy in the backyard tries to break the window, the alarm goes off and the central station calls the police. And because I also have the camera footage, now I can tell them, yeah, I see a man and he's wearing black pants and a black hoodie. Now that call to dispatch the police, that increases in priority because now it's a verified crime in progress. That's cameras doing what they're good at as part of something that actually responds. Here's why this matters more than most people realize. FBI data from 2024 shows that 53% of residential burglaries happen during the daytime, and the peak window is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. when you're at work. I get notifications on my phone all the time, but depending on where I'm at and how good my cell service is, I might not even get the alert. I'll get a signal that someone's at my doorbell, but they've already moved on by the time that I'm actually able to pull up the video camera footage and try to answer it to respond to them. If you're relying on phone notifications to protect your home, you should know the limits of that. The average break-in takes under 10 minutes. Police only solve about 12 to 15% of reported burglaries after the fact. And homes without a security system are 3 times more likely to be broken into. Cameras are a convenience. They're nice to have. But if you want real protection, you need something that detects, responds, and dispatches help whether you're watching your phone or not. Whether that's Ring with their monitoring services or a professionally installed system like the First Alert Pro series, that's the piece that turns a camera into actual security. Now, I mentioned that 34% of break-ins happen through the front door and another 22% through the back door. Your doors are the #1 entry point, and most of them are a lot easier to get through than people think. In my next video, I show you exactly how to fix that. I'll put the link in the video description below. Cameras are great for watching. They're a convenience and a good one, but they're not a security system. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and don't let yourself be a victim of crime. I'll see you in the next video.